Guys, this is my cooler deck profile. I know I haven't made one in a while. I just thought I'd make one. So there's the leader, cooler, his awaken, and we'll get into it. One note though, I'm 5 cards off from having the full deck. Everything else is in the mail. So I thought I would just show what I have currently, and I'll explain what's missing as I go. So first off, 4 Senzu Bean. Um, just a generic blue, really powerful, and that 5k boost to your leader sometimes through the whole turn can really save your butt. So, yeah, there's that. Next, 4 After Image Technique. Now, this card, again, it's save your butt moment, generic red. Good for cooler. Not to mention the -10 can draw if you use it defensively. You're supposed to. You're always gonna use it defensively, but use it on your opponent's turn. If it's the first thing you do for minus power, you get to draw with cooler, so it's kind of cool. It's like a save your butt, draw one. Last of my 1 drops. 3 Frieza, Death's Embrace. What can I say about him other than he's probably one of the best cards in my deck? I mean, pay 1, play him, draw 1, and then activate battle, pay 1 red, -5 to a card, and that is in cooler that can really speed up your milling and really get you towards that game. Next, 4 copies of my 2 drops of Mecha Frieza, Energy Blight. Strictly, I really hardly ever play him, but I mean, most of the time he's just in my energy, but because that ability of his, I mean, once you have one, the second one you draw is just a free blue-red that's not tapped. That's just great. It's always been something I loved ever since they added it to the game, so yeah. Next, my super combo, and that is Whis. Yeah, I run the Whis. Just because he minuses 10,000 to a card, and cooler just couldn't go off on that, so he works. He's the only thing that's red yellow in the whole deck, kind of weird, but yeah, he's great in the deck. Next, I run 3 Lord Slug. He's my 2-drop technical unison. I chose him because I think Lord Slug's a pretty interesting villain. I mean, he's not the greatest villain out there, but I know he's pretty cool. I like him in the Xenoverse games and stuff, so yeah. I run him, and he has really great synergy with his deck, and not to mention the whole stopping counters, or making your opponent not want to use counters as much can really be great, so yeah. Next is my 3-drops. So first off, we have Yamcha. Okay, because I run Unisons in this deck, he is so great in this deck because he's a free drop, and that's just free insta-win, so I have to run 3 of him. 4 I thought of, but I just don't have the room. So onto my next one, Combo Attack Cooler. There's supposed to be 3 in the deck. I only have 1, the other 2 are in the mail. I thought I had more in my collection, but I guess I didn't. So I was just like, fuck it. So I picked this up. So I ordered them, and yeah, you run 3 because, again, same thing, not enough room in the deck for more than 3. So yeah, and he's really good. I mean, you can see what he does right there. He's super fucking powerful. Swaps out for 1 blue, and when he attacks, he's attacked. Just a combo of free multi 1-year blue reds from your drop and shit. Yeah, that goes off in this deck. So next for 3-drops, 2 Mach Speed, Kaioken, Goku. I mean, literally why I run him, counterplay, play him, minus power. Whole reason I run him. Good card. Next, I run 2 Frieza, Unending Onslaught. pay 1 blue, swap out with a Frieza clan, and discard a card, add back one of your 5-drop Frieza clans or less, so you can re-add, a combo attack cooler if you needed it, or you could re-add your, Frieza, your 5-drop Frieza from your drop, stuff like that. So yeah, really good. I like him at 2. Next, my last Unison. I run 2 Sen Shenron. Sen Shenron is obviously the best Unison in the stack. But I wanted to run more, but again, just came down to just room. So 3 and 2. The reason is because the other one's a 2-drop, so he's easier to come out to drop, and this one's a 3 requirement at minimum. So I'd rather use this one less, just because I want Yamcha to be alive as soon as possible if I can help it, because Yamcha's powerful. So hey, having him live on turn 2 is just great. Next, one of the most important cards of the deck, Frieza, no introductions. Gets you your 5-drops out. He's a counter attack that costs only 2 during your opponent's turn. Just great. And he gets your 5-drop out for 3. So yeah. Last card that I'm missing cards of. Son Gohan, the Avenger. I only have 1. I needed 3 more, because he's a 4 of in the deck. Because he's a counter attack for 2, and he minuses cards power. So yeah. So I'm running 4 Son Gohan, the Avenger, but I only have 1. The other 3 are in the mail. Next is the 5-drops. So our first and most important 5-drop is, of course, full power, full power freeze 100% overdrive. So yeah, I run 4. I have 2 of the original arts and 2 of the SPR. So yeah, fucking, pardon my language, but this guy rocks, dude. Like, best card in this whole deck, because he just speeds up your milling by insane amounts. Like, literally, your opponent can lose in a turn when he comes out, depending on how much you minus them. Like, I don't know, if they have a 40,000 power body on the board because they summoned out their SPR or their ultimate or something like that, like, you can just laugh in their face, because you can just minus small numbers and just start milling them. 3 here, 3 there, 3 there, like, and then finally, when they're about to die, just attack with Frieza, and then boom, mill them another 3 or more. So yeah. Then our next, or our 5-drops, 3 Cooler, Tyrannical Assault, Double Strike. He's a rival, so he has synergy with combo attack Cooler. And it's the reason I run combo attack Cooler is because of him, because I can go into combo attack Cooler, attack with combo attack Cooler, combo out one of my red blues in my drop, and then if he's in my hand, I can pay the 1 red and just bring him out. So yeah, just absolutely baller. And of course his effect, to mill and then minus to make more mills. This is great. And then for my last card for the deck, I run 1 ultimate, and I run Black Smoke Dragon. Yeah, I know a lot of people probably wondering, what the fuck, why are you running Black Smoke Dragon in the deck? And literally, it's because turn 5, I can easily have 12 cards in my drop by turn 5, so I can easily abuse this effect to just mill 7, draw 2 from my opponent, essentially. Even though it's warp 7, but still, it's essentially mill 7 and draw 2. So he has great synergy in this deck, and he keeps my hand advantage. And if I needed to get rid of, if he had a board that I couldn't do anything to for some reason, and I could get rid of that, he just has so many uses in this deck. So yeah, that's my ultimate. And that is my Cooler deck. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.